I've been having a big time baking for fun day. I have not picked up my phone. I have not made a video. It has been such a joy. Just because sometimes it feels so nice to bake and not to bake to have to make a video. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I made cinnamon rolls and I'm making a big sheet cake. I'm gonna have all these dishes to do, but I just buttered this ramekin. Under this paper towel is the nubs of the cinnamon rolls that I made, like the ends. I cut them off to make the whole log even so that I could get even rolls. So I'm gonna put these in this baking dish. This is my chocolate sheet cake that's gonna get a chocolate mousse and a chocolate ganache. So I thought, why don't I bake the little cinnamon roll butts with the sheet cake? They cook at the same temperature. The cinnamon rolls I put in the refrigerator though, they are for tomorrow. I'm gonna let them rise in the fridge overnight so that I can bake them in the morning. If you would like to see them, there they are. There they are. And that's the chocolate mousse that's gonna go on top of the chocolate cake. That cake that just went in there is supposed to be a 3-layer cake, not a sheet cake. The recipe is written for a triple layer cake, not a sheet cake. I set the timer for 15 minutes just to check them. I'm gonna do all these dishes, or some of them, because it's winter time. In the winter time, I usually don't do dishes. My hands get so violently dry that I end up in so much pain. The only thing that seems to work is not doing dishes. This is one of my favorite views in the whole house. My own reflection in an upside down mixing bowl on the dish rack. Cinnamon rolls I think are done. My cinnamon bun butts look kind of like cinnamon bun snails. I think the buns are cool enough to nibble. Cooked. It really does look like a little snail. In a shock, a twist and a turn. Could have used a little bit more, dare I say, sugar, because they're not very sweet. I think if I was going to feed these to sweets lovers, there would be a problem. I am going to add icing to the ones I'm making for tomorrow. That'll make them sweeter. But this is so good. That's delicious. Delicious little cinnamon bun. From scratch. This is the chocolate cake. Ended up needing 28 minutes. I'm gonna let it cool. Tomorrow morning, I'll come back and do a mousse and a ganache. Good morning, cinnamon rolls. Good morning. You guys did such a good job in the fridge overnight. Beautiful. So those are the cinnamon rolls. Naturally, I have made a ganache for the top of this cake. This is mousse on top of the cake. This is for my mom and her friends make Valentine's every year. They have a Valentine making party. I usually bring a little treat, so I'm making this. This is the little treat that I am making for the Valentine making party. The silly thing is there's usually like 6 people. We're gonna have a lot of cake for 6 people. And the cinnamon rolls are for breakfast at my husband's parents' house. Otherwise, I guess known as my in-laws. And I have these cute Valentine's Day sprinkles. I'm gonna do some of those. There she is. Giant, very heavy, dark chocolate cake with dark chocolate mousse and dark chocolate ganache and little sprinkles. And now that I'm saying all the dark chocolate, I feel like I probably should have done a fruit element, a fruit component. So that's everything I baked this weekend. 1 large tray of cinnamon rolls with the vanilla bean frosting. 1 large chocolate sheet cake. Dark, dark, dark chocolate sheet cake.